What's good, my people? It's your boy, Smooth Blaze, and I would like to welcome you to part 4, week 17 of A Moment of Clarity. Now, if you're new, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my page. Also, once you subscribe to my page, make sure you go to the notification bell and like all. Now, before we get into the information that we'll be presenting on this week, let's reflect on the information that we talked about on last week, where we discussed the benefits of personal and benefit relationships. How having those solid people in your personal life, as well as those solid persons in your business life, in order to make or bring out the best version of yourself. Those things help you evolve into the person that you're going to become. And also, you'll be able to feed into others. Now, this week, we will discuss things coming from the movie Autumn Nights. And the question that Sugar Ray asked Quick was, how was your date? And Quick response was, I killed her. Now, the issue came upon is that he thought the woman was interested in him just for him. But then all of a sudden, before things started to get a little heated, he was laying down in the bed and he laid on a pillow and he noticed a little gun in there. So what he did was analyze the situation and made sure he moved the gun out of the place and made sure he kept his with him, just to make sure something didn't happen. So what happened was that he protected himself and it ended up killing her. Now, from that standpoint, he ran back to Sugar Ray and told him the news. Now, when you look at this whole situation, it's a good recipe or a symptom of what downsides of personal and business relationships. When you think about the downside of the negatives that pertain to that, that's a perfect example. Now, before we understand exactly how to identify negative personal relationships or business relationships, we have to understand what downsides means. Now, the Webster Dictionary has given me 4 different definitions. 1, the negative aspect of something otherwise regarded as good or desirable. Definition 2, a downtrend or financial loss as on an investment. Just like you put your money in the stock market and all of a sudden it don't go through. All right. Definition 3, disadvantages or less positive aspects of something. And last definition, a downturn trend, especially in the stock prices. Now, as we review all 4 of these definitions, it's time for us to really decide for ourselves. Did we make sure that we got those squares out of our circle? As we look at our friendships, as we look at our acquaintanceships, as we even look at our business relationships, did we make sure to get those squares out of our circle? Now, here's some examples of negative relationships on the personal side as well as the business side. Now, here's some side effects or some symptoms that you can see when there is negativity within a business relationship. 1, there's a lack of trust between business partners, meaning that y'all can't get nothing done as a unit. 2, lack of proper communication, meaning that one side is keeping certain information, the other side is doing the same thing. 3, lack of stability, meaning that no matter what you guys do, y'all can never come together to make a decision. It's all about I don't trust you all the way, you don't trust me all the way. Emotional issues, meaning that you allow your emotions to dictate how well your business is going to be. Meaning this day I might feel like helping you, and the next day I don't want to be bothered with you. Emotional issues. Lack of understanding, meaning that you both have your eyes on the prize, but at the same time, y'all don't have the same understanding of how to get there based on the different steps that y'all take. Y'all might have difference in opinion, and y'all can't bring y'all understandings as one. Underestimation of value to others, meaning that you don't value the individual that you're working with in this business relationship, meaning that you don't understand or appreciate that person for what they bring to the table. And the lack of flexibility. Within business relationships, you understand that things happen. They have things that happen in their lives, things that happen in your lives with each member. But we have to realize we have to be flexible. Without having flexibility throughout this time, nothing will get done. So that's on the business side. Let's look on the personal side. Now, the first thing or the first sign that you will get will be negative energy, where everything you do, everything you say, somebody always thinking as the glass is half empty mentality. You don't trust your friends, meaning that the circle of people that you have around them, you trust them as far as you can throw them, and what that does is deplete the opportunities for new relationships to build. Another example will be you don't communicate effectively, meaning that the communication skills with each other is basically short and not really detailed, meaning that I'm only gonna give you this portion and I'll let you ponder on the rest. And that is not conducive to success. You do not feel connected with each other, meaning that your relationships becomes platonic. You only talk about certain things when you feel like it, and you lose that type of close-knit relationship of actually caring for the person, because you saying, look, either you did this or I might have said something the wrong way, but it has not been dealt with. Uncomfortable pressure on vulnerabilities, meaning that you will not allow yourself to be vulnerable in those situations when you have these personal relationships, meaning that you don't like to feel as if you have to depend on somebody. That's one of the most negative things that you can actually deal with on a personal basis, because if you are afraid to be vulnerable around people that are close to you, you will always box them out and you'll never get anything accomplished. Last but not least, prevent developing relationships with others, meaning that I can know a guy that's good with dealing with the books or money. Me and have a close relationship, but the fact that me and you, who I have a friendship with, me and you had an issue, I won't disperse that person because I can't fool with you like that. And you put your emotional side of it instead of dealing with the business side. That's something in our community that we have a problem with. We may not like a person and we won't help them. But when we look at our other counterparts, they will still work with a person. They might not like them like that, but they say, look, Billy or John know what he's doing. He might be arrogant, he might be disrespectful, but he know what he's doing. So, as we come to the conclusion of our video, I have two questions to ask you, and I'm asking myself this as well. What are some relationships that you need to let go? What are some relationships that you need to let go that are not conducive to your growth and conducive to the empowerment of not only you, but you're empowering others? Question 2. What are some ways to improve fractured relationships? Are there relationships currently that you're dealing with now on a personal level or even on a business level that are fractured and almost broken to the core? Is there any way that you can fix or revamp them to have an open conversation just to fix these issues, because we are only strongest our network. If our network is weak, we will never be able to expand ourselves. So we have to ask these questions. Are there things we need to let go? And if there are fractured relationships, how can we build and how can we fix them? Now, as we close, I would like to say thank you for taking the time out of your busy day, your busy schedule, just to click on my video and allow me to shed a little knowledge based on my experiences and also based on things that I've seen within other people's lives and I've known and I've heard about from other persons. So just continue to push this information out. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my page. Also, make sure that you select all so you will not miss out on not one of my videos. I have so many things in store, and I just want you to walk with me on this journey so that we can be successful as a unit. More positivity out here. But ask yourself this question. Are you playing not to lose? Or are you in this game to play to win? This is Smooth Blaze, and I'm signing out. Peace.